Hi, welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, I will be solving some problems in mathematics. Follow me as we solve the problems together. Solution to this problem. And what does the problem say? It says, find the difference in the product of a gross and a score and their sum. Find the difference in the product of a gross and score and a score and their sum. So there are many things here. The first thing says find the difference, that is we have to subtract something from the other one. And what is to be subtracted from what? It said in the product of a gross and a score. So that is, we should find the product of a gross and a score and their sum, and we should find their sum too, the sum of gross and a score. Then we should now find the difference between the two. So you can see that a figure is not even given here, but yet there are many mathematical operations that could be done here. So let's begin from, you know what difference means in mathematics? Yes, subtraction. It means subtraction. What about product? In mathematics, product means multiplication. And what about gross? A gross means 144. So let's pin that down so that we don't get to forget. Difference means subtraction. Let's put that down on our board. Subtraction. And then we say product means multiplication. And we say gross means 144. What about a score? A score means 20. Score means 20. And then in mathematics as well, we can tell that sum simply means addition. So let us now use the understanding of these words and what they mean to solve the problem. Find the difference. So first of all, let's begin with the product of gross and a score. So let's begin with product of gross and a score. So since a gross is 144, we'll multiply it by 20. So is 0 multiplied by these 3 digits? 0 times 4, 0, 0 times 4 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 1, 2. When you add up, you have 2,880. So this is the product of a gross and a score. Now what about the sum? So let's calculate the sum of a gross and a score. So since a gross is 144, that's plus a score is 20, so that's 164. So this is the product and this is the sum. Remember what the question says, that we should find the difference in the product and in the sum. So since the product is 2,880, we will subtract 164 from it. So in subtraction, what do we have? Subtract 164. So to subtract 4 from 0 is not possible, so you borrow 1, make this 10. So 4 minus 10 give you, 10 minus 4 gives you 6. You are left with 7 here. 7 minus 6 gives you 1. And then 8 minus 1 gives you 7. And then you have a 2. So the final answer says 2,716. So we just answered that question correctly. Now let's take another question. Question number 2 says Mrs. Jolade bought 2 crates of eggs for 5,760 naira. Mrs. Jolade bought 2 crates of eggs for 5,760 naira and sold it at 200 naira per one. What was her profit? We didn't know how much she bought one. We didn't even know how many that are bought, how many of the eggs that are bought. But it's as simple as this. Let us unravel the solution. So in the solution, if she bought 2 crates of eggs, that means she bought